Okay, I don't know how long this Friday Night Flashback is going to be because I'm doing two games that they're basically the same game, but there are some differences, but mostly similarities in between them. We're going to play Arkanoid 1 and then maybe a little bit of Arkanoid 2. These games are pretty simplistic. You have a ball and a paddle. You're supposed to knock out all the blocks. The blocks take... And the controller did not move. My controller doesn't move. Well, that's fantastic. And let's try something then. Oh boy, starting off real good right off the bat. The only thing I can think of to do after this, if it doesn't work here, is to try to I'm not real sure why it's not working. Well, let's see if Arkanoid 2 will work, and if it won't work, we'll figure out. We'll try to configure the buttons and see why we're not moving. That's kind of odd. Yeah, this one's moving just fine. Okay, well, we'll play a little bit of 2 and then we'll try to figure out what's with the first one. Okay, on this second one, there's a couple of different ways that you can play it, but basically, it's a revamped version of the first game in that you have to destroy living, breathing puzzle things. I'm not real familiar with the second one. I'm more familiar with the first one. So this is one of the first, well, this is one of the few times I've ever played the second one. And obviously, I'm not good at it. So we'll try that one more time. It also has an edit mode and a versus mode, which is kind of interesting as well. But you get this Easter Island thing up here, and it is not agreeing with me up here. See, if the ball goes past you, you die. And see, there's a problem here because I can't hit this huge head and then him shoot bullets at me and me catch the ball or get hit by the bubbles that he's shooting out. So this may be one of those things that I can't do. I got past him. Now the only bad thing is I don't know what the next stage is. I think some of these were ported from arcade versions of the game. And also there were other advancements and advanced versions of the game. Okay, so the game technically starts now. Okay. Well, that's interesting for right off the bat. And see, some blocks take more than just a couple hits and the ball will get faster. I don't know what those gnome things are. I haven't seen those and I died. So. Let's see on edit. Let's see what it does. I guess you can make your own. Yeah, you can make your own blocks and patterns and things of that nature. you know, and you can save them, you can play them, load them, you know, whatever you want to do in that area, in that aspect. Let me see what versus looks like. 1 player and 2 player, you alternate. So a versus against the computer or a friend. Okay, so it's kind of like air hockey / pong / any other game that you've played where there are 2 paddles, a ball, and all kinds of other stuff. It's just not from a top-down perspective. It's from a side view perspective. Oh my. Usually I'm pretty good at this, but I haven't played for a long time. He's determined to take out that block. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, I lost all 3 of my backers that time. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I was about to say he's going to beat himself. I don't angle stuff out. So anything that's having to deal with strategy, I don't do well with. Gosh, mercy, those blocks in the middle. Those are killing me. Oh, I got him that time. This is going to take some work to get that through there. And of course he gets it through on the first shot. Like a little chump. Oh man. Oh, I am in big trouble. And why don't you beat yourself? Crap. I don't know why I'm doing so bad at this. Gosh. Talk about him beating himself, and I'm the one beating my own self here. I had no idea where that ball was going. Gosh. Man, it was just harder after each time because the ball gets so much faster. So let's see where we go if we go back to 1P. I think they put you at the prologue stage to where you have to hit this thing so many times. We'll try it one more time and see if we can't get at least to the first stage, at least a little bit more. Because really that head doesn't take a whole lot of damage after you know what you're doing. So we'll see what we can do here. Okay. You may see me do a playthrough of this a little bit later on. Oh, the block comes back if I haven't destroyed other blocks. The other blocks, I guess, don't come back, but I guess that one silver one does. I'm not trying to make any excuses or anything, but the sometimes on these, as you guys have probably seen, I try to kind of catch it on the edge, and the ball still drops. No, it's a power up. I can't get. See, that should have banked off of right there where I lost one, that should have banked off of the edge of my platform. I have no idea what happened right there. I went to get what I thought was a power up, and obviously it didn't work. Let me try to configure the input for this gamepad for this game by itself. Shoot, I hit the wrong way. I know it's already taken and you can't define it. I want you to not define everything. Oh gosh. This is why I don't like to do this. I had to hotkey enable it because I accidentally switched the select and the start button. If this doesn't work, I'm going to try to grab the regular NES controller after configuring the output and doing it that way. If you play two players on Arkanoid, you just take turns, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna reset that, and now I'm gonna grab a different controller, and we're gonna see if that different controller works, because that technically that should work, and it's not working for some who knows what reason. B X Y. I don't want to get into another game and it not work. The buttons not work or anything for that. I got quite a few different controllers for this system. Anything with a USB port will work in it, so that's the good thing. So let's try one more time. Arkanoid may just be one of those that just doesn't work. I thought it worked, but maybe it doesn't on here. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a Nintendo controller to see if that works. Give me just a second. Let's pull out this bad boy and see if it works. Also, if it doesn't work, I may have to check and see if I have this on my mini NES Classic, and if I have it on there, I'll show you guys another playthrough of it later, or some gameplay footage of it later. Yeah, it's not working either way. Yeah, I'm hitting everything and I'm not moving. Okay, let's turn that off for a minute and let's see. Let's hook the mini the mini classic up and see if that works. Technical difficulty, boys and girls, or ladies and gents. The stream's going to be affected by this as well. And the bad thing may be, it may not even be on here. I don't know yet. And I'm assuming the stream is still going on the screen. It is. Let's see if it's on here. If it's not on here, maybe we'll do something different. Get that wire out the way. No, that's not where it's going to be. Not bad. Let's try this instead. Oh, do we have it? We have the first one, but not the second one. Okay, let's see if this one works. See if this goes. You got to tell me. One of them's got to work. This one works. Okay, so this is the original Arkanoid. I just got a triple ball power up. As long as you keep one ball in play, that one does damage. You want to try to get one up in the top, because if you have one up in the top, oh, I had an extend platform and I couldn't catch the ball. I haven't played these for a while, and the ball gets going a little bit too fast, and I'll probably try to do playthroughs of this later on. Of each of the two Arkanoid games that like I'm playing right now. I'll probably do them later. But right now we're just wanting to do some gameplay footage for you. See, this is a stick one. It sticks now whenever it hits. Oh, crud. Those little blue things that look like wizard hats, those are enemies. So after a while, you have to dodge those along with the ball. Made it to round two. Round two, as you can see, if you can get it up in there, if you can get it up in that corner, you can tear up Jack. Therein lies the problem, trying to get it in the corner. That's not where I wanted the ball to go. Sometimes the power-ups are a blessing, sometimes they're a curse. So, but that's Arkanoid 1. Like I said, there's differences in between the two. I like both of the games. They're both good games. Usually, if I'm not worn out and tired, I can play them a little bit better. But me being just a little worn out and tired, I'm not I'm not quite up for it. Let me see if there's something else classic I want to stream for you guys here. A little bonus of something maybe that I can do fairly good on, but not quite. And something I haven't done yet. We will do Castlevania 1. I can't beat it. Not without save states. I can't beat the game. I couldn't do it when I was a kid. I can't do it now either. I do pretty good until stage 4. And then it kind of gets... the stage 4 boss usually kills me. If I don't have problems before then. First 3 stages, I usually don't have no trouble with. It's the other ones. Let's see if I can... Shoot, I didn't get the treasure. Despite not being able to beat it except for with save states, though, I still really like the game. I always have. And, you know, I know where my limitation's going to be and how far I'm going to make it. And I don't know why he decided to go up the stairs right there. I did not hit up. Ooh, stop clock. This is another game that is a really good game. Hard. Way harder as you get on up through the stages. Normally I grab the holy water right there, but I don't want it right now. You'll see I'll try to grab some holy water before the 4th level boss. And I'll try to hang on to it as best I can. Like I said, the first 3 stages aren't too bad for me. I usually do fairly well. No, before you ask, I don't know where everything is. I just take a shot in the dark and get what I can. The farthest I have ever made it on the game without save states is to the Grim Reaper. And I've managed to do that 1 time, and he kicked my hind end because I didn't know how to kill him, and I didn't have any life by the time I got over there. And I didn't have any extra lives to try it again. So it kind of is kind of one of those pain in the butt moments where I didn't have nothing. I had nothing, absolutely nothing to work with. Okay, I want to grab the axe. The axe helps me with this stupid bat. I hate this freaking thing. I don't like any of the bosses on this game. Come back here. Oh god, I'm on the stairs. That's a bad place to be. Alright. This is one of those also that I can go through the first 3 stages fairly fast and not have too much of an issue. It's only when I get up there that's a little bit more difficult. The only thing I don't like about stage 2 is the Medusa heads. I hate those things. I hate those things in any stage I encounter them in. And at some time I'll stream more Castlevania games for you guys. I know the series is like wildly popular. I didn't like the N64 one too much, and I didn't like Simon's Quest, Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest until I beat it maybe about a year ago. It might have been sooner. Because I finally figured out where to go. See, I think what makes the game incredibly difficult, it's not the fact of like enemies and stuff. That's not really the case. You have a timer. Actually, most of the time, when you get hit, like I just did, you fall backwards. And that ends up being a problem in the game. Because usually when you fall backwards, you're right next to a pit. Which usually means no matter, it's kind of like playing Ninja Gaiden. That's another one that's like that. usually no matter which side you get hit from, if you get hit and you're near a hole, you're going in the hole. It's almost a given that you are going to go in the hole. By the way, you saw that dagger I had up there. I did not want that for the boss. The bad thing is, if you die, they start you back at like a checkpoint area of the level, and you have to collect the 3 whip power-ups again so that you can have the long whip. And if there's not candles, or if you can't hit them all, you're in trouble. It's not that they don't give you time to get through the stages. They give you plenty of time to get through the stages. They give you plenty of time to get through the stages if you're just good about it. This game sometimes does infuriate me on certain things, though. I will admit that. See, like on the first boss on that bat, you want to have preferably the axe, because the axe is the only thing with an arch that you can throw, and it works out fairly well. Now, on this boss, you either want the holy water or the clock, because you can kind of keep her stopped. Because basically what you do is you hold up and you just crank the B button, and that will use the stop timer. So she gets stuck and she can't move. Now the next boss, some people say the boomerang, some people say the holy water. I can beat them with the whip, but it makes it a little bit more difficult. This is where the stages, to me, start getting a little bit hard. You gotta watch these hunchbacks right at the beginning. These things are a pain in the butt. Igor is a hunchback. They look like monkeys is what they look like. They're not monkeys. They're listed as hunchbacks in the... but you want to hit them when they first... I know you ain't going to be throwing bones at me, Mr. Skeleton. Sometimes you can get on a real roll on here, but... yeah, that doesn't happen for me very often. And then these crows, man. These crows just suck, man. That's another thing on the crows. If you can take the crow out in like the first second or two, it usually won't bother you. But you gotta take it out in the first second or two, or you're gonna be in trouble. Alright, grab the money. I'm gonna use the holy water down. You little cheater. Oh, I didn't want that. Shoot. I didn't want that. I don't want this. I do not want this weapon. Gosh, that's something I just really did not want. I think it's always been interesting how they label the stages. Like, this is stage 8. But there's like 3 main stages. In my opinion, the clock, the holy water, and maybe the boomerang are the 3 best weapons on here, best sub-weapons. The clock and the holy water, because the holy water's got like a stun effect. Which makes a couple of the bosses easier. As long as you've got hearts to work the clock will aid you well, because it stops time. And if you're swinging away at something and you're just holding the button and you have enough heart, whatever it is usually can't hit you. Uh-oh. I know I look like I'm doing really good and like I'm like an expert at this, but I'm really not. I'm really... Ow. Me and my big fat mouth. Oh, God. I don't want the dagger. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I don't think the clock works on... No, the clock doesn't work. Crap. Don't come over here. Yeah, that's right. Don't do what I just did. It's hard to fight them either being in the middle, but it's also hard to fight them when you're up in the corner too, because sometimes they step over in the corner. Usually I get under that other block on the other side of that room, and I get there and I stay there. But even then, that's okay. This is where the crap starts to hit the fan. I hate this stage. And I don't mean I just a little bit hate the stage. I mean, I really just really hate this stage. Okay, I need the holy water. Now I gotta get hearts for it. Oh, come on. I hate bats. I am so surprised I did not get whacked right there. Now they won't give me any hearts. Now they'll just give me a bunch of money back. Oh, gosh. You thought it was bad before. This is just physical endurance of just brain power here. You want to hit them as they're dropping the hunchbacks, and you don't want to miss. Because if one or two of these things starts hopping around, you are in for a world of trouble. So you have to whip every single one of them. And this thing right here sucks too. And there's a couple more of those. Now, I've got the weapon I need. There's a weapon somewhere in here. I think it's that one. I don't want that. You also want to make sure you don't get hurt too bad through here, and you don't... Oh, God, and I've just gotten walloped. Okay, now there's going to be another one of those, and I'm going to be in bad shape. See, I got 2 extra lives. If I don't do this on the first try, though, if it doesn't work on the first try, I am totally screwed. Oh my gosh, I got through it. Wow. Oh, and there's the double shot. That's what I was looking for. When you saw me trying to whip the blocks, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for that double shot. If I could have got that double shot, it would have been easier. Don't expect me to make it through this next one. I've got extra lives, but I guarantee you I'm going to die. I may not even make it to the Reaper. This stage right here, the 6th stage is worse. But this right here is bad. This right here is nasty. How am I supposed to hit you if you go off of the screen? And stuff respawns, by the way. Not the candles, not the food or anything. No, the things that respawn are the enemies. That's what respawns. Hold on. I hate these things. There are worse things than these guys, though. Where's the bone? Okay. If I make it to it, I won't make it through the hallway. I can guarantee you that. Now, these guys are a little bit different. You hit them and they come back up. They go down and then they come back up. I know, right now it doesn't look too bad. I didn't even know that food was there. I was just taking a shot in the dark that there was some food. Oh God. Now these guys right here are a pain in the butt. They run away and they throw axes, and they throw them high and they throw them low. And they take about 12 hits to kill. Oh, you little punk. And it's hard to change your direction on it. No, I don't want the axe. No. Okay, either stay over there and get killed or charge me. One or the other. That's what makes them so bad, too, is like those... I'm afraid to go up there because I'm afraid he's going to just shift all of a sudden and just be right where I want to be. If I could make it through this part and make it to the Grim Reaper with what I have right now, life would be good. However, now see, now you got to worry about this little... You see how we took care of that. A triple shot, but I won't have it by the time I get to the Reaper. A lot of good that's going to do me. God, triple shot would murder him. 5, 6, 7. It took me 9 hits to kill that thing. Good God, have mercy. There's a hallway. I think it's on the stairs on this section on stage 14. There's a hallway. And there are Medusa heads flying. And there are those stupid axe throwing dudes. That will work against him. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I probably approached that a little bit wrong, but that's okay. That's the last food that you'll get before you charge the hall. This is the hall. The fact that I made it up to him, that's awesome enough as it is. The fact that I made it to the Reaper is awesome in itself. I have no life left though, so he is just gonna murder me with one hit. Yeah. Now see, now here's the problem. I don't have any weapons. I have a short whip. I'm just grateful to even make it where I made it. Oh God, I didn't want to throw that. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Oh God. This hallway. This hallway just sucks. It just sucks. Oh no! No! Oh, I hate the hallway. Oh. The bad thing about the hallway is if you're going, you better be just moving. Don't stop. Don't stop moving when you're on the hallway. Because if you do, you're going to die. Everybody's like, well, you can't move while you're on the hallway. Well, yeah, you can't move or you can't stop. You can't do either one. You just have to hope for the best. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. Wow. Well, if I could get up there and take more than one hit, I might could actually hit him. The bad thing's going to be all I got is the boomerang. And while the boomerang's not a bad weapon, it's not what I want. It is not what I want in that scenario. A lot of people can stun him with the holy water, but I can't even do that part of it. I forgot what I killed him with the first time I killed him. And I took 2 axes already to the forehead. I'm not going until it says continue, because they'll just put you at the beginning of the stage if it just says continue. See, the next stage is not much easier because even when you get there, there's a bunch of the big bats flying around. And it's a major issue. See, that's how you want to run it. Right there. That's how you want to run it. Is there anything in particular in here that I can use that would help my chances? Dang sickles. Oh, God. You butthole. Oh. Dang it. Well, I'm going to stop right there before I just totally rage out. I got there with more life this time, and I couldn't do it. That's why I told you I have to have save states, otherwise I can't. To make it that far, just legitimately playing, that's a victory for me. Because normally, for the longest time, I couldn't make it past Frankenstein and Igor. So, for me to be able to now make it to the Reaper, I made it there about 3 or 4 times, yeah. So, and for me to even make it to that many times, that's an accomplishment in its own right. I hit him, but not real familiar with the pattern or anything because normally I don't get there. So, but we're gonna cut that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, the Arkanoid thing didn't quite work the way I wanted it to, but hopefully I'll be doing a playthrough of that at some point in the future. The Castlevania thing was I just wanted to add something for you guys to have as well, so that we have more of a video this time. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and like I said, we may start a playthrough on something later on during the week. I've got a season on King Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball. Jason Connor, that's in the Chamber of Gamers Facebook page that I'm on. He likes the Orioles. I told him once I got to the Orioles, I would stream the games for him. So you're going to be looking for those almost every day. There will probably be 2 to 4 almost every day of baseball streaming, and it'll be a short season. And we'll do that until we get done with it. So, we'll have that done. But until then, we will see you later.